Director and Vice Chancellor Dr. Basanta K. Pradhan will deliver the welcome speech and report.
Governor of Reserve Bank of India, President of our institute, Sri Shaktikant Das, Chief Guest of the ceremony today, Sri N.K. Singh, Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Srijit Mishra, Registrar, Dr. Jaymohan Pandit, distinguished guests, esteemed members of the faculty, staff, and dear students, graduating students and their parents, and other participants. A very good morning to all of you. I extend a warm welcome to Governor Sri Shaktikant Das and Chief Guest Sri N.K. Singh and all of you to this 18th Convocation of the Indira Gandhi Institute of Development Research, which we fondly call IGIDR. My congratulations to all the graduating students who are being awarded their degrees today. I am very happy to inform that IGIDR has completed 35 years. As you are aware, the institute was established by RBI in 1987. I am grateful to our chief guest, Sri N.K. Singh, for accepting our invitation to deliver this year's convocation address. It is my pleasure and privilege to introduce him. He, along with Professor Lawrence Summers, has been recently appointed as the co-convener of G20 expert group on reforms of multilateral development banks, popularly known as MDBs. He is the president of the Institute of Economic Growth, Delhi, and the chairman of the 15th Finance Commission of India. Previously, he presided as the chairman of the Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Review Committee. He was a member of the upper house of the parliament, the Rajya Sabha, from 2008 to 2014. He was expenditure secretary and revenue secretary to the government of India, member of the planning commission and secretary to the Prime Minister of India. Among other senior leadership roles, his service as the first minister, economic and commercial at the embassy in Japan, at the Indian embassy in Japan, and his further contributions to the international economic order were recognized by the Emperor of Japan with the award of the Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver, in 2016. Mr. Singh is also a notable author of several books, such as his autobiography, Portraits of Power, his more recent book, Recalibrate, and the earlier one, Not by Reason Alone, The Politics of Change. In short, Mr. N.K. Singh is a prominent Indian economist, academician, author, and policymaker. On behalf of the Board of Management and the entire campus community, I extend Sri N.K. Singh a very warm welcome to the Institute and to this auspicious ceremony. It is my honor and privilege to welcome the Reserve Bank of India Governor and our President, Sri Shaktikant Das, and thank him for presiding over this solemn ceremony. The campus community, particularly the students, were looking forward to his visit. As many of you know, the IGIDR was established in 1987 by RBI. It became a deemed to be university in 1995. Over the years, the institute has established itself as one of the most well-known quality institutes in the country and even abroad. In this context, as always, we acknowledge the efforts of our esteemed faculty, students, and staff, and the continuous encouragement and support of the Reserve Bank of India and its successive governors. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Sri Shaktikant Das and the Board of Governors for their valued support and continuous guidance. Our vision is to continue with this excellence in teaching and research and take the institute to the next level. Let us turn to teaching. IGIDR has a strong teaching program traversing an assortment of subjects, both in theory and in application. As a deemed to be university, it offers MSc in economics and an integrated PhD program in development studies. The IGIDR is one of the few centers of higher learning in India that focuses on teaching and research from an interdisciplinary perspective. It encourages students from across disciplines like economics, mathematics, statistics, and even science and engineering. The unique feature of the academic program of IGIDR is its emphasis on combining theory with hands-on experience. The institute, through its rigorous curriculum of global standards, prepares students for careers par excellence in academia, in business, and in policy. The research agenda in IGIDR is guided both by the contemporary policy concerns as well as by the cutting-edge publications in top-ranking professional journals. The IGIDR research publications is ranked #1 by the Scopus Index for last many years among the economics departments and institutes in the country. As previously, the progress on publications, projects, conferences, and capacity building programs this year has been adequate. The IGIDR faculty has also received recognition on several fronts as reflected in significant assignments and in receiving various awards. Faculty publish research papers in national and international journals of standing. Policy advice to the government continue. The faculty at the institute edits two major economics journals. One, the Journal of Quantitative Economics, which is the official journal of the Indian Econometric Society. And two, Macroeconomics and Finance in Emerging Market Economies. The IGIDR faculty has served or serving in several important government committees such as the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, Monetary Policy Committee, and other significant committees of the RBI, the National Statistical Commission, the Advisory Committee on National Account Statistics, committees of the international organizations like International Food Policy Research Institute and the International Economic Association, just to name a few. Our flagship publication is the biennial Indian Development Reports. These reports provide an independent assessment of the status of the Indian economy, including current problems, issues, and policies. The publication of Indian Development Reports has helped to bring the research of IGIDR scholars to wider audience. In the latest India Development Report 2022, besides the usual macro and other chapters, we have a special theme on skill and employment. Institute has undertaken many outreach and capacity building activities. The institute organized its 5th conversation on research, that is the IGIDR PhD colloquium, during November 1 to 4, 2022. The colloquium is part of Institute's outreach activity organized every year with two objectives. One, fostering excellence in research by stimulating interactions among young researchers. And two, enhancing capacity building across institutions in the country. Around 27 research students from 23 different institutions spread across the country presented their work in the last colloquium. The other outreach programs such as visiting students program for master students, visiting scholars program for PhD students, and postdoctoral program for those who have completed their PhDs. One student has recently joined as our postdoctoral program for a period of 1 year. 4 students have joined the visiting scholars program for a period of 3 months, and 11 students have been selected to join the visiting students program, which will be held during 30th May to 15th July this year. Residential training program on applied econometrics was held for 19 officers from RBI at the institute during March 6 to 17 this year. The program was highly appreciated by the trainees. Fully residential training program for 43rd and 44th batch of Indian Statistical Service professionals on current economic issues and sessions on energy and environment was organized by IGIDR during November 21st to 25th, 2022, with 59 participants. The biennial conference on development, titled Sustainable Development Goals, Multiple Global Shocks, Progress, Challenges, and Way Forward, was held from 21st to 23rd December 2022. The conference was highly successful in terms of number of submissions received for the presentation. The highlights of the conference were the inaugural address delivered by Sri Suman Berry, Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, and the keynote addresses were delivered, among others, by K. Munshi of Yale University and Professor Kaushik Basu of Cornell University. A meeting was held with members from European System of Central Banks on November 30, 2022. The main purpose of their visit was to understand more about Indian economy and its future course. The chair of India Expert Network of International Relations Committee of European System of Central Bank, Risto Herrera, was one of our guests. This meeting was just start of the potential future collaborations with Bank of Finland, Bank of Italy, Bank of France, Bank of Slovakia, and the European System of Central Banks. Let me turn to number of degrees awarded. Since its inception in the late 1980s, IGIDR has awarded 134 PhD, 126 MPhil, and 394 MSc degrees. At this convocation, 4 PhD, 6 MPhil, and 38 MSc degrees are being awarded. I may add that the last 5 years, average of MSc and PhD female students are 52% and 67% respectively. I repeat, about 67% of students are females for PhD. I'm happy to inform that our students have been remarkably successful in getting placements both from academic institutions in India and abroad, as well as from leading corporates, government organizations, and financial institutions. The number of students placed during academic year 2022-23 is 18 for final placement and 25 for summer internships. There is already a large and vibrant network of IGIDR alumni in academic institutions and the corporate sector. The alumni are well placed in the faculties of several institutions of repute, such as IIMs, IIT, JNU, Madras School of Economics, NCIR, NIPFE, Delhi School of Economics, IG, and some of the emerging private universities in the country. They also occupy top managerial positions in multinational enterprises in India and abroad. I thank the alumni for being wonderful ambassadors for their alma mater. We have a few international student programs at the Institute. 7 students of the Erasmus Mundus European Masters programs on Law and Economics attended the 3rd semester courses at IGIDR during April 15 to September 16, 2022. They are provided accommodation on the campus during this period. This is part of IGIDR's collaboration with European Union as a partner in Erasmus Mundus program and universities therein, and lies within the purview of collaborative agreement between India and EU on higher education. This program is run by a consortium of European universities and IGIDR. 4 students from University of Beirut attended the coursework in August to December 2022 semester at IGIDR. 5 students from RIJE universities attended the coursework in the August-December 2022 semester at IGIDR. This is part of IGIDR's collaboration with RIJE University, Amsterdam. Let me conclude by congratulating the students who will be awarded their degrees at this convocation, and I wish them all success in their future endeavors. Once again, I warmly welcome all of you to this auspicious ceremony. Thank you very much. Thank you.